Hi guys, welcome to Didi's Crafty Corner. My name is Diane and welcome to Sunday Chit Chat. How are you guys? How's everyone doing? Yeah? Me too. Happy Sunday. So, what did we do last week? Man, I was so busy. How about you guys? Did you make anything special? Leave it in the comments below. I'd love to know. I've been having so much fun with my brother's scan and cut. I have literally been learning all kinds of stuff, trying to figure out all kinds of stuff to do, as well as, of course, making projects because, that's what I like to do, and everything else that I have to do as well. Yeah, I'm really digging my scan and cut. I was on the fence about it for so long. I've had it for, I guess, a month now, right? And hardly used it because it just intimidated the living dickens out of me. I consider myself to be a pretty smart girl. Not saying that to be bragging or anything, but I'm pretty, I'm pretty smart. I didn't even know what an SVG file was. I'm just going to say it. I had no clue. I didn't know the differences between SGV, GIFs, blah, 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 blahs. So once I started learning about all of that, and then once I got the wireless card, there's a reason why they sell that wireless card, everything became much easier. Because working on your mat virtually on your computer or your iPad is far easier than working on it on that little tiny screen when you can't see so good. So I've been having a super lot of fun with that. I'm going to be filming 2 tutorials coming up. I did a test pilot on both of these things yesterday actually, and let me go ahead and show them to you. I got my coffee here, hold on. We're going to end up making a mess. And I'm not even sure you can hear me because I had the microphone way over there. So if you couldn't hear me, guys, I'm sorry. I also have a little bit of a cold again. Riddle me that. Those grandchildren, man, I'm telling you. Sippy, sippy. No Carlos today. Basically because he just wasn't gonna cut it. The cup's too small. I really needed a big size cup today. So we're hosting Easter today. Yeah, Easter in September. All right, so the 2 projects I'm going to be doing a video on. I'm going to film them today. My husband's going to a union picnic, a Labor Day union picnic, and I just don't want to go. I went with him yesterday out on the golf course. It was so freaking hot. I'm going to tell you, it was just so unbearably hot. I don't know how the man does it. So he wants to go hobnog with all the senators and representatives. He's a union vice president. So I'm like, why don't you take your buddy? I'm going to stay home and veg, watch some movies, woes me. But really, I'm going to be playing with my brother's scan and cut all day. Okay, so here are the 2 projects that I'm going to show you this one first. My eye's still giving me a little bit of a problem. Okay, so I got a little white piece of paper. I thought it might help. I did many things yesterday with the scan and cut. I'll show you a few, but these are the 2 I'm going to do a video on. And I'm going to spruce them up a little bit when I do. Okay, so the first one is this pretty little purse box. There's the dimension. Isn't that super cute? Guys, I'm telling you that it could not have been any easier at all. It's super cute. It opens up by a little flap on the top. It has a curvature to it, but you can fit a gift card in there. I tried it. But you could also put little treats in there, and then it opens up by 2 flaps, and then there's your box. Isn't that stinking cute? Yeah, it's adorable. So I cut it out. Now the only thing is with all of these bigger files like this, you need a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, which is okay with me because I have some stored down here. I was going to destash it at one point, but shipping was just, everybody kept telling me about medium mail, but I never figured that out. So I didn't ship it. I kept it, and I'm happy I did now. See, there's always a reason. So isn't that adorable? The bow was also part of the file, and I'm not that happy with the bow. I've cut out much better bows on my machine, on my other machines, on the die cut machines, you know, my die cuts. But super, super cute. Let me put that down so you see what it actually looks like. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, so that's the one. We're going to be doing that together. And then we're going to be doing this little guy together. Now, I did him super basically. I want to make sure you can see him. I'm going to hold him by the bottom. Okay, so he comes with all these pieces. The little feet, the little wings, his little tail feathers, his feathers in the back. It comes with this thanks sign, which was supposed to be in yellow, and I did it in orange. I didn't like the yellow. I don't know, looked Halloweenish to me. And it also came with one of those jiglet things that hang down from the nose, which I cannot stand, so I didn't put it on mine. Mine just lives in the box. And then that's what the inside of the box looks like. It's a good sized box, guys. I mean, look at it compared to my head. It's pretty good size, right? Now what I didn't do for this box is I did not de-stress it at all. This is strictly just cardstock. It's not doctored up at all. This is Recollections cardstock even. I'm finding great ways to use my stash of Recollections cardstock. And the only problem I had was with the black. The black is a horrible cardstock to use on the Brother Scan and Cut. It's horrible. The fibers stick to the paper almost like paint. It discolors your mat. It's all kinds of evil. So no, we won't be doing that again. But I'm going to cut it out again. I'm going to do this all on camera, but then I'm going to de-stress everything in three-dimensional, and then we're going to put it back together again. So yeah, we're going to be doing that. That's going to be coming up on tomorrow's video. So isn't he stinking cute? So cute. And then this little purse is just unbelievably cute. Now these are super, super easy. Super, super cute. Okay, and then I also played around with leaves yesterday, which I touched on when I did the giveaway for the Dollar Spot papers, which I haven't heard back from anyone yet. So if I haven't heard from the winner by Wednesday, when we pick the winner for Win It Wednesday, I'm going to pick a new winner. Okay? So I made this little card. Now how I did it is I used this. This is a leaf. The first time I did it, I colored the lines in. Let's turn this around with black marker. This one's been distressed? No. So just did it with a black marker, and I was like, you know, I don't really like that. So then you might be able to see it on this one. Then I etched the lines in. So I used the blades of the Brother Scan and Cut and etched the lines in, and I love that. So then I colored distressed the leaves, so it would look like that. Then I took my white card base and I cut right in the middle of it a leaf out, and then I set my leaf down in there, so it's an inlaid leaf, and that's super, super pretty. So I was very happy with that. So I did that yesterday. I also played with cutting out some of the SVG files that I found on Pinterest. This was one of them. Oh, sorry guys, I think I just bonked. Super cute. Like that. So yeah, I'm just playing, and I cut out a ton of little images, having a super fun time playing with that. I also colored up the rest of my images, which I put a picture in the video I shot yesterday of the finishing, the critters being finished, and now I'm going to work on getting the scenes ready for them. So yeah, the last couple of days have been super, super busy in the craft room, which makes me happy. Hold on, let's see where we're at. Okay, so I also wanted to talk to you about, if you see this little thing in the background right here, whoa, 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 right here. That is another item, that picture frame with the black on it. That is another item from the Target dollar spot. It was $3. And what it actually was before I got a hold of it, it was a metal, it's a plastic picture frame with a piece of metal in the middle of it. So you could take your own magnets and pin your children's artwork to it or something, or love notes or whatever you wanted to pin to it, right? I'm like, So I bought it. I brought it home, and I had some refrigerator magnet sheets. I had a big box of them, and this is the metal piece that was in there was 11 by 11. I'm going to insert a picture right about here so you can see it. As somewhere right in here so you can see a close-up of it. So what I do is I leave it right there on that little table where I keep my Brother Big Shot, and on it I place all of my little alphabets. That's what I like on there, along with my birthday candles. So how I made it was I took those refrigerator magnet sheets, and I just laid it on there. I didn't take the backing off. It has a sticky backing. I didn't take the backing off. It's just laid on there because it's a magnet. It sticks to that metal. And then the magnet part on this side, because now it makes it a magnet for me, holds my dies. So originally I was just throwing my loose dies on there when I would do die cutting. And I might pick up another one to put behind me for that. Because I'm forever having little pieces of dies. I have one little magnet up there now that holds some dies. You know, I'm afraid of losing the little bitties. But I really want to start using my alphabet letters more, so I store them on that. One, it's cute to look at, it is, and two, it's a great place. If you hang one of those up right wherever your die cutting machine is, you can throw the dies right on there and then go back and put it away when you're done with your project. You know, if you don't have a bowl, or, you know. I would love to tell you that I actually put all my dies away as soon as I'm done die cutting. Do you guys? I don't. They lay over here in a pile or in a bowl until I get around to putting them all back on their places. So yeah. So I'm going to insert a couple of pictures so you can see that, because it was a very easy peasy thing to do, and it was $3. You gotta love the dollar spot at Target. So I'm going to insert a picture on that. I think that's it. I think that's really all I did this week. Today I'm going to play, like I said, I'm going to play with the Brother Scan and Cut. I'm also going to build a few scenes for my little images. I'm going to tell you right now, I think these little doggies turned out so darn cute. And I colored up one of those Santas. I haven't put the snow. That Marvy snow, guys, I don't know how I feel about that. I used it on some of the hats for dimension, and it was okay. You can see on the picture, I'll reinsert that picture at the end too. It was okay. It's very liquidy. I don't know if I just got a bad pen and it tends to get out of control a little bit. I don't know how I feel about that yet. Gosh, what else? So I wanted to talk, I have a few things I just want to talk about now that we've got the chit chat part out of the way, and only in 15 minutes or less, 14 minutes maybe. Projects coming up. Projects coming up, of course, we're going to do these two boxes. I'm going to use the Scan and Cut. I'm going to film it. It's going to be a funky angle, but I'm going to do my very best and just show you how to transfer it from, I'm going to do the whole thing. I'm going to show you on the iPad how to download the image, because I use an iPad. You can use your computer. I think you can use almost any tablet. Download the images from their files, because this is actually a Brother Scan and Cut file. So I'm going to download the images from the file to the Brother Cut, from the Brother Cut to save it, and then I'm going to show you how to line it up on your sheet to cut it out and put your color paper on there, because you can actually do not that big piece, but you can do most of them all at once if you want to. So that's going to be fun. The other thing is I have unsubscribed to a few viewers, and I've actually taken some measures to block a few of those same viewers from my other social media sites. Now, this is not because of anything that happened to me, but it could. The problem is that, you know, here on YouTube, I think it's known. I've seen a lot of people talk about it. There are just some people that are just bullies. They're just straight out bullies. They're just mean, and they will come make nasty, snide remarks on your videos, or just mean things. And there was one lady on here in particular, I'm not going to give a name. I think her YouTube channel was specifically designed just for her to be nasty, and then there were numerous others that were just like constantly in little word wars with other people. I don't have that kind of nature. I don't have it in my heart to be that way, and I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it, and I don't want to be a part of it. So therefore I had to clean it out. So just so that you know, that's how I stand on that. Bullies are not going to be tolerated, and there's not a lot you can do on Facebook. On YouTube sometimes, but on the other social media sites, there's a lot you can do, and it's not something that I allow in my world, you know. So, yeah. And now we need to talk. Where are we? 16 minutes? All right, so let's talk about the white elephant in the room. I'm not even sure that's the actual phrase of that. All right, so in my description below, and I've had a few people email me about this already. In my, I'm sitting here watching the things flip up and down on my phone. Pinterest is blowing up with those pictures that I did yesterday. People are saving them like crazy. So, with the in the description below, see how easy I get distracted? You will notice that there is a section right below where I say, if you like my videos, give it a thumbs up. Where I say, if you would like to help Susie, aka the school teacher, you can do so, and I give a website. Now, I'm gonna leave that on there. I'm gonna be doing an entire video coming up soon that is going to be just about Susie, this fund, and what we're going to be doing going forward to help her. I put it there because as a mother, and I know that has nothing to do with my creative channel. I understand that. I get it. But as a mother, I don't have a choice. You know, she's going to need all the help she can get to fight this. This is not her first fight. This is her second. Okay, got cut out by a phone call. Okay, so let's go back to that. So as I was saying, I have to leave it up there. I have to, because as a mother, I have to do what I need to do to help my daughter. And as I said, this is her second fight. And the second fight is always much harder than your first fight. The more times you have to fight any illness, it's much worse. Now, this is an illness, unfortunately, there is no cure for. We knew this when she was 19 and got diagnosed. She had 10 years of being in remission, but she is no longer in remission. And unfortunately, she lives in South Florida. She teaches in South Florida, and she works at Starbucks at South Florida. So she's not that girl that sits around doing nothing with her life. But she's going to have to travel back and forth to Little Rock, Arkansas, in order to see the doctors, because this disease is not treated here in South Florida. It's treated in the major research cities and states. And Little Rock, Arkansas is the place who won the battle for her the first time. So we're going back there, of course. We're hoping to get the treatments done here through an oncologist here, but we don't have that much information about what the process is going to be yet. Now, she does have medical insurance, and the medical insurance is going to pay the majority of this. There's going to be a big chunk it does not pay for, and there's going to be lost wages, time off from work, bills that need to be paid whether she's working or not, and airplane, airfare, and hotel room when she goes up to Arkansas. So we have started a fund. Her dad went ahead and opened it up. And so if you go to that fund and see presented by, and it gives Robert Foster, that is her father. I am her mother. So that's why you see that down there, because I believe that with this community, you guys are great givers, and you guys know that I give all the time, and for no reason. And if there's a cause that you guys put on here, a sick animal, what else? Sick animals really get to me. Sick animals. I've helped someone whose daughter needed shoes. I mean, I help whenever I can. And there are lots of you out there that know that that's the case. So when I ask for help, it's because we are going to need the help. It's as simple as that. So I put it on there, and if your heart feels like it, donate. If all of my subscribers just donated $5, it would make a huge difference in her treatment plan. A huge difference. But even if you can't afford to donate, share it. Go to the fund, share it on your social medias. Do what you can do to help. I'm asking you to do that. Okay, so that's the white elephant. I wanted to get it out there. Like I said, Susie and I are going to do a video together, and we're going to put it on this channel and the channel that we're starting for her, because we're going to actually be doing some filming and some updating on her condition and her status going through. This won't be a 6-month thing. This will be a year-long thing. It took her almost 3 years to go into remission last time. So this isn't going to be a short sickness. You know, it's not like, oh, you know, my cat needed stitches, you know, cat will be better. Just need to get it fixed. It'll be better in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. That's not going to be the case here. This is going to be ongoing. And because it is in my heart and in my soul, and it's part of what I am living with right now, she's my baby. You know, she may be an adult, but she's my baby. You guys know how I feel about my children. I have to put it on there, and I have to leave it on there, and I don't want you guys to be upset that it's there. If it offends you, just ignore it. You know, I'm still going to do my crafting videos. I'm just going to leave it up there. And then I will have a second video that I'll be putting up monthly talking about Susie's condition and asking again from time to time for help. And I might start a YouTube fund of some sort, one of those things. I'm going to look into that as well. But I've got a few ideas kicking around, but I wanted to address it. I didn't just want to sneak it on there and not say anything about it. So now you guys know. And it's not going to change this channel at all. It's just that I do share my family, especially in Sunday Chit Chats, but I share my family a lot, and this is part of my family. It's part of what we're going through, and it's part of something that we have to do. And just as all of you, you know, we all live on very limited budgets. We all don't plan for a major illness. And it's going to be really tough. It's going to be extremely tough. And because we've already gone through this, we know. And I'll give you another example. I had insurance when I got sick, when I went through my first cancer. I had insurance. I had very good insurance. But the treatments that were out there were not treatments that would save my life. They were treatments that would give me a little while, I went with a protocol, an experimental from John Hopkins. It was treated here though, and I went through a protocol, a drug that was not approved yet, that blah blah blah, and my out-of-pocket expenses for my treatment, which saved my life, because that was when I was 40, so that was a long time ago. I'm 54. All right, so 14 years survivor. That out-of-pocket expense for me with very good insurance was $56,000. And I didn't have to travel. So you guys know that that's just the way it is. We think about, well, I'm going to get into that to another video. I just wanted to address the white horse, if that's what it's called, the white horse in the room, the white elephant in the room. Let you know why it's there. Let you know I'm going to keep it there. And if it makes you sad that it's there, I'm sorry. I do try to keep my videos happy, but it is my life. It is my reality. And I, as a mother to my daughter, Susie, aka the school teacher, I have to do what I have to do to help her. So it's going to stay there. So like I said, if you can help, please help. If you can donate, please do so. If you cannot, please share. I'm just asking you guys to do that. Okay? I love you guys. I thank you so very much for your support. And Susie and I she's going to Arkansas next week to meet with the doctors. I'm not going with her for this first trip. Her dad will be going with her. It's just it's too costly. She's got to be there for a week. It's too costly for us to do this, for both of us to do this, for everyone involved, because my other daughter I babysit for. I mean, she would have to lose work. It's not good for her. It would cost me the money to get there. That's not good for me right now. So it's like, this is the best thing we can do. So she's just going to have one parent there, and it's breaking her heart. She wants me there. I want to be there. But, so, yeah. So there's that. So we're going to, Susie and I are going to start a YouTube channel. We might do it just here on mine. We might open it up under her name. We haven't decided yet, but either way, I'll be linking the two together. So so that we can keep you guys updated, and we'll keep it positive. That's the key here. We're going to keep it positive. No matter where this leads us down the road, we're going to keep it positive, but we are going to share it with you guys. Okay? So now I know I'm well over my 20 minutes. Now I got to piece these back together because of the phone call, and I will see you guys in the next video for Brother Scan and Cut tutorials. All right, guys. I love you guys, and I appreciate your support in everything I do, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.